Welcome back, you guys. I'm refreshed, I'm revitalized for more amazing Mario Kart Tour content. Now, my all clear pipe was really something special. As you guys know, in my last video, I had pulled White Yoshi in a free pipe. It was really exciting, and it somewhat changed my outlook on ranked mode for the first week because my group seemed impossibly difficult at first, and I was thinking, okay, I'll just tier down again, maybe 6th place, pick up Blue Yoshi, and then move on. However, even when I picked up White Yoshi, it still didn't look like I could move up. And then I got to thinking that what if our pipe pulls, or at least specifically the ones that are locked in place, potentially the all clear pipe and your very first free pipe pull could factor into the ranked algorithm. And if that's so, then this pipe right here would help me in ranked mode. Which it did, as you can see. I pulled the Strawberry Donut, which was top shelf in 2 tracks. It brought my combo time in Yoshi's circuit from 5% all the way to 15%. Now, just to be clear with everyone, I don't know if pipe pulls factor into the ranked algorithm, and if they do, it's very likely only the ones that you can't avoid, which would be your very first free pipe, because if you reset the pipe before pulling any pipes, it won't change the seating of your pipe. So no matter how many times you reset, you can reset 3 times, 5 times, 25 times, you will still get whatever's in that first pipe every single time. It's only after you've taken an item from the pipe and you click reset will the seating change and your pipe values be restored to a full number. Similarly, with the all clear pipe, it's unclear whether or not that item is decided by the random number generator at the start of the tour when you first download it, or at the moment when you clear the final challenge. And that would influence whether or not that could possibly be used in terms of the ranked algorithm. But once again, this is just a crazy hypothesis of mine, and you can let me know down below in the comments how far off my rocker you think I am with that one. Given my pipe, let's take a look at how the ranking results went. I came in 2nd place. I was very happy about that. There was no way I could ever catch 1st place. They had 67,000. However, I came in with 53,000. It was a slight overbake, and that's because I had an unprecedented run. On Yoshi's circuit, I had a triple coin frenzy, my first ever, one of my all-time runs. It was so exciting. I had a double coin frenzy going, and then I used my item ticket at the very end of the 2nd lap, and I got the 3rd one in. That propelled me all the way up to 2nd place, which means that I acquired 4 more high-end driver cap tickets, giving me a total in the inventory of 15, so I can potentially triple uncap a driver now. However, you know where I stand on using point cap tickets, and I will apply them responsibly in the future. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let's take a look at the 2nd week of the tour. Starting with the shop, really excited about this. I went all the way down to the tier shop. You can see I had Donkey Kong in the daily selects, but the off-roader is available in the tier shop. Go pick that cart up, folks. It's a top 5 cart in the game, and it means a lot to me because it is, of course, the spotlight set for Dixie Kong. Twice I had pulled on the pipe, hoping to get it, but never continuing on further in the pipe specifically for the cart, and it's finally here, so I got it. Very excited about that. And also, as you can see, I have a high-end driver ticket, so this is going to be a huge week for my coins. But let's back it out and take a look at the ranked mode. So Donut Plains 2 RT, you can see I don't have a top shelf driver. For other free-to-play players, it doesn't look too good, honestly. Your best chance of having something is probably the Cherub Peach character, because it's been in the pipe a few times. But otherwise, not a very accessible top shelf driver option. For me, I'm looking at either Dixie Kong or probably bottom shelf Coin Boxer Party Time Pauline. Here I have a middle shelf cart. I'm going to go with the yellow version because there's a lot of dash panels. and I'm actually saved on the gliders. You guys know, if you're on the Discord, you know how I feel about this glider. Silver and gold hearts, I call them farts because this glider, look, it's a good glider. However, given the glider pool for the gold pipe, this was by far the worst one. So that's my loadout for this track. Hopefully I'll score about 12,000. Maybe I can push it to 13,000. I don't know. It depends how crazy of a run I can get with the coin boxes. So here we go, Sunset Wilds. The brand new driver, if you finish it near the top of your ranked group, you have Blue Yoshi. It comes with dash panels. Very nice option if you're free to play, because you can now use super driver tickets, which I have 10 of them. So I could actually level him up quite a bit and be competitive this week. If I don't do that, I'm gonna look at using Black Yoshi, or actually Egg Hunt Yoshi, since I think the special is just a little bit better. But I'm considering using tickets, so let's just go with Blue Yoshi for now. We have the off-roader, so this actually saved me. I mean, how perfect was this? That not only is it my favorite cart in the game, a very good cart in the game, but it comes during a week when I need it. So here we go. That's gonna see a lot of ticket usage. However, I'm not sure how far I'm gonna take it this week. It depends on my placement in ranked mode. I'm not gonna just go crazy on it because I like the cart. I'm gonna make sure I apply those tickets at the time when I can gain the most rewards possible. You gotta be patient with this stuff, folks. It's you can't just, you know, if it's your favorite, know that you're gonna take it there someday. It's not gonna hurt to leave it where it is. If it's not gonna help you out at all in the game until, make the game reward your investment, right? So if they can't reward my investment this week, I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna make them put it back in ranked mode and then potentially reward my investment that week. And then we have the Butterfly Sunset here. So depending upon how much I invest into this track, the score could range wildly, but if I leave it like as a 1-1-2, I can probably get about 12 or 13,000. A little bit more if I upgrade on the levels there. So let's back it out. And Waluigi Pinball T. Now this one I have Donkey Kong Jr. Potentially could take him to level 4, but once again, that's only if it's gonna help me out in ranked mode, with the standings that is. For the carts, Circuit Special, I don't love the cart, but hey, you know what? I might like it a little bit more after this week since it's my highest level. And here, this was also in the tier shop. I'll probably pick it up, the Banana Parafoil. As you can see, I'm 5 tickets away from maxing it out. I have 5 tickets currently, but since it's available in the tier shop, I could purchase it, use 4 tickets to bring it to level 6. I can double uncap it and still leave this tour with 1 super glider ticket intact. So this could potentially be a 4-3-6 loadout, but that of course depends entirely on the scores in my group. So let's take a look and see where that stands right now. I haven't done my runs yet, but we see that somebody's already at 56,000. And based on their loadouts, they could probably do more work than they've already done. So I'm not sure if first place is possible. And if first isn't possible for me, I may just forgo any kind of investment, except for the off-roader, since that's going to be a long-term investment, but I may loosely, or I should say lightly, invest into the off-roader if that will bring me into like 6th place, for example, which is all the way down at 45,000. So that should be pretty easy. I don't even have to upgrade much on Waluigi Pinball T to get that score. So we'll see how things play out. You know, of course, we always wait for the weekend and wait to see what happens on Tuesday before we make any of the heavy hitting moves. As for the pipes, I was commenting with you guys in the last video. A lot of you thought that I should have pulled on this pipe right here, the banana pipe. And the reason why I'm not pulling on it is because I already have 6 out of the 8 high ends in this. And the 2 that I don't have are the Sunset Balloons, which would help me in Sunset Wilds, and Sunshine Mario. But the reason why I'm not pulling on this pipe is because the odds just are not in my favor at all. if I were to drain this pipe out, I would be less than 50% to hit something that I need. And you could say, well, my general strategy is to invest into the Kong characters, so I wouldn't be wasting any of the level ups, and that is true. However, the value of what I'm getting for each of my rubies is much less than how I desire to spend my rubies. I can spend my rubies on a 12 high-end pipe and get much more comprehensive level upgrades across my whole inventory doing it that way, and then just using my tickets directly on the Kongs as needed in ranked mode, because the thing is with this pipe, I could hit Funky Kong twice, and that would be the least desirable of the 4 for me, since I'm trying to keep him below level 6 until one of his level 6 tracks that would need to be unlocked by leveling it up would be in ranked mode. So if I do that before it's in ranked mode, then the algorithm is going to know that I have Funky Kong for that track, and very likely match me up with opponents who are much more difficult. So always keep that kind of thing in mind when you're playing through your own game, and level control is very important. So it would just be those two things. And now granted, there are 4 high ends for a 50 pipe, but the last time I pulled for these characters, I didn't have access to high-end tickets. This was before Anniversary Tour, so free-to-play was a lot different back then. There were not login bonuses or token shop high-end tickets. The first high-end tickets in the token shop occurred in the Anniversary Tour. So that's the reason why I pulled on that pipe, because I thought, hey, bringing those 2 high-ends, Funky Kong and Dixie Kong, to level 2 would make them a lot more viable for me to use moving forward. And I didn't have any tickets back then, except for the Gold Pass trial ones, which I had acquired a little bit earlier, but I was resistant to using them. I pretended like they didn't even exist, because I wanted to see how the landscape of the game would continue to develop and adapt over time. That was a good move then, and it's still a good move now. Look, you know, no plan is better than a bad plan. So keep that in mind. And then we have this other pipe here. Let's take a look at this. So we have the Birdos in the spotlight. A brand new high-end driver, which has Bob-omb Cannon, not a very good special, one of the worst in fact. However, given what happened with the Birdos last year, specifically Yellow Birdo, a lot of people in the community have a feeling that this is going to become a valuable driver down the line, because the skill is not very valuable, right? But look at what happened with Explorer Peach. Same skill, top 10 driver now in terms of track coverage. Black Birdo's coverage to start doesn't look very good, right? She has 2 Tokyo tracks, so already you can begin to dismiss her value reaching the level of that of Peach Explorer. However, we don't know what's going to come, but we see that there's also super spotlights available. The interesting thing about this pipe, if we kick it over to the details, is that you're getting a lot of high ends from the general high end pool, which these are the high ends that you would get from the all clear pipe, or you would see in any pipe really. Besides the spotlights from the week 1 pipe that are also inserted into the general pool for the week 2 pipe. So you can also get those too, like White Yoshi and the White Yoshi Turbo Kart. But you see that you get 3 high-end gliders from the general pool, and you get 2 each of the high-end drivers and high-end carts. So if this is a pipe that screams value to you, by all means, go ahead and pull. I don't think you can say that this is a terrible pipe to pull on, although the value is not really high-end in terms of pipes that you could pull on. I suspect that the pipes in the next tour will be much more lucrative and desirable to pull on, and we'll just have to see about that. So I'm not going to be personally pulling on this pipe, but I will do the freebies with you guys right now. So first one up, what are we looking at here? It's a green pipe. And we just have a normal glider, parafoil. Second one up. Also green. It's interesting because on the free pipes, you're over 30% to get a high end with how many high ends are available here. But the way my luck has been, I don't know if I can hit, even though that's a very fair percentage. Monty Mole here. And the final one. Also green. But I did get a super, which makes me happy. I'm always looking for that coin value when I pull. Piston glider, it's all right. One of my highest level normals, so just one less ticket I may have to use on it someday. Last but not least, I want to talk about my expectations and predictions for the mystery tour that we're still waiting on the tour preview on. It should come out tomorrow. But we do have a little bit of a preview based on the image that the Twitter page put up a few tours back, and also now we have the challenge board 2, which says that there's going to be a track with bamboo. So in all likelihood, the brand new track that we'll be seeing is based on Bamboozle Village from the Wario franchise. Whether or not we will see a Wario alt there. There have been some leaks that the Super Leaf Special has entered the game code, so if you guys remember Tanuki Mario from past Mario Kart games, he may possibly be available then. If not, at some point down the road, that still remains to be seen. However, there's been a lot of suspense and anticipation in the community with when the next coin box driver will come out. And I believe that if there is going to be a new coin box driver in the next tour, it would likely only be in like a 6 or a 9 high-end pipe. In all likelihood, it should be in a 6 high-end pipe, similar to how Bowser Santa was in the winter tour. And then there was a boosted high-end pipe in the other week. And that's because it would really kind of devalue the character in a way to put it, if Nintendo put it in a pipe where there were so many high ends already, because everyone's going to pull if the pipe has really good value, and then that character will have less exclusive value moving forward. So I don't know if it would be the best thing if Nintendo put out a brand new coin boxer in a pipe loaded with high ends. It's very possible that Wario or whatever character that there will be won't have coin box. Maybe. Now here's another thing, the gold pipes come out generally every 3 months. The last time we saw a gold pipe was in the New Year's 2021 tour. It was very bad value, only 3 high ends. It was a 1-1-1 distribution of high ends. Very few people pulled on that pipe because a lot of the pay to win players had already had level 6 gold items, and they kind of teased Gold King Boo for like, hey, free to play players, you can now have access to this, but the value was so poor compared to the other pipes. It was very inequitable to invest any rubies into that pipe. Some people did, some people got very lucky, so congratulations to the lucky few, but not many people pulled on that pipe. Hopefully they've learned their lesson, and that if they do come back with another gold pipe, it will be 5 high ends like it was in the first year anniversary tour with 3 drivers, 1 cart, 1 glider. Perhaps even a brand new gold driver. I can think of one that I would really love with Donkey Kong. But if that were to be a high end, I don't foresee Coinbox being the item on that. It would probably be Giant Banana, but Coinbox would be very nice too. But in all likelihood, what may happen if there is a gold pipe, I could see them doing a 3-1-1 distribution, but with the same items that were available in Gold Pipe 3 to give another chance for Gold King Boo and whatnot to the community. That would be interesting. And then of course, there's always the possibility that they're gonna give us amazing value next tour, and then they're gonna come out with something amazing in the subsequent tour, the following tour after this mystery tour. And you're gonna wanna have rubies saved up for that also. So keep everything in mind. Don't just pull for value, pull for things that you strongly desire, things that will help out your game and that you will invest in, because that's when your resources are not going to waste. Hope you guys found the video helpful. If you did, leave a comment. I love the discussions. I interact with you guys on a regular basis. If you're unsure whether or not to pull on these pipes, leave a comment. If you guys know me from the Discord, I'm constantly active. I'm always engaging with you guys. If you have any questions, I have a spreadsheet that provides pipe hole probabilities. However, those are just static probabilities for basic outcomes. A lot of things are individualized, and then I have to manually change things on the back end of the spreadsheet. I can do that for you guys and give you a quick answer if you so desire. So drop a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't. We're trying to get to 100 subs, and have a nice day. Take care, you guys. Be smart and pull on the pipes responsibly. Take care.